Excuse me. Goodness gracious, young man. Burpee bro is my Oreo. Burpee bro. Burpee bro is my Oreo. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, my bubba. Alright, let's get the live shared out. There we go. Share out. Boom. And share it out. Good deal. Stats for nerds, Berber. Stats for nerds. That's us. I'm a nerd, you're a bird. Together we're Nerd Bird. Burpee bro. Oreo. Hey, my buddy. Mr. Burbs. Rawr, 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 rawr. Are you my buddy? Are you my bubba? Howdy ho, how's it going? Hey, Ryami, how are ya? Sorry, just cleaning up the troll. There we go. Does YouTube not have a translate feature? What? Okay, TikTok has that over YouTube. Huh. Interesting. Okay. How's y'all's day? You have a good Monday. Mr. Burbs, can you say hello? Oh, hello. Before the live stream, you were chatting up a storm. Yeah, you were chatting up a storm, bud. You were being all talkative and whistling and barking like a puppy. But as soon as I hit that go live button, you just pipe on down, huh? Ah, my day was good. Can't complain. Waiting for some Amazon packages to get here, but other than that, everything's alright. Around me, you're having a good day? Nice. Glad to hear. I'll ask you about that later. Yeah, Amazon's great. I like the fact that with a couple clicks, you can have food on your doorstep in 2 days. Where I live, we don't have DoorDash or Uber Eats because I live out in the middle of, like, not in the middle of nowhere, but I live pretty rural, so they haven't expanded their services out to us yet. So Amazon's the best next thing for that. Brr, that was a little flutter. Yeah, even the mics picked that up. Yeah, are you preening? Are you preening? Yeah. Getting those feathers in order. I need to give you a bath tomorrow. Yeah, you need to get a bath. Or as we like to call it, a chow chow. Yeah, give you a chow chow tomorrow. How do you feel about that? Amazon should use Oreo as their mascot. Because he's an Amazon parrot, you know? And what's cuter than Oreo? Nothing. Maybe a baby puppy. I mean, baby puppies are freaking adorable. Even the ugliest baby puppy is adorable. Yeah. Burb's like, Dad, don't be talking trash. No, he does not like baths. So the way he gets a bath is, I have like a lid off an old like Rubbermaid container or something. One of those types of containers. So when you fill it up, it's got maybe about 1.5 inches of water in it. And it works great. So I fill that up with some warm water, and he sits in there and soaks for 10 minutes, which is 10 minutes too long in his opinion. And he gets very cranky about it. When he sees me set it up, he gets very screamy and very bitey. But I have to, he has to get a bath. The other way that I give him a shower, which this one isn't as thorough because it's not getting his underside, but I'll take him into the shower with me on my shoulder. We'll hang out in the water, under the water for 5 minutes, and then I'll go put him back on the counter with a heater and some snacks, and then I'll do my shower after that because I don't want to have soap around him with my shower. Even though the soap I use is probably safe, I just prefer not to have it around him. So that one's a little bit more water intensive, I guess. But he seems to like that one a little bit better. He still tries to walk across my shoulder to get away from the water. But I feel like the bath is a little bit more thorough for cleaning him. There's a lot of parrots who love baths. Oreo's not one of them. Oh yeah, Oreo definitely knows. He may not know exactly what's going on, but he's like, huh, every time Dad sets up the tripod and puts on a microphone, and the room light gets turned on. So that sounds weird. Oreo has a sun lamp above his cage that we use for primary lighting in the room. It's really bright, and so that's the primary light in the room. And then when I go live, I put the overhead light on as well. I'm eventually want to get another ring light for better lighting for the camera, but working on that. So yeah, when I set up the tripod, put the phone in the cradle, wear a microphone, and throw the light on, he's like, "Oh, I'm about to get some snuggles and some snacks." Hold on, but I got a cable. I got a cable all twisted. There we go. I love long phone chargers, but man, you're not careful, they'll trip you up. Oh, thanks, Sherry. Appreciate that. Glad to have you all here. I think if Oreo had his way, he would never get a bath. And it is funny because like sometimes he'll use his water dish as a bath. He'll flick water on him on his wings and stuff, and he'll dip his wings into it, and that's fine. If he did that more often, he wouldn't have to get a big bath. But he only does it like once a month. It's really weird. And if I catch him doing it, he stops. I have to pretend like I don't know what's going on. Aw, thanks for the subscription. I appreciate that. Burby bro, what you doing, bud? Can you talk? Go wow. Owning a parrot is a lot of work, and I don't recommend it. You have to change a lot about your lifestyle to make sure that that bird is in good health and is happy. They're not a turnkey pet. They're not simple, and they're expensive. Yeah. Yeah, he's always on my shoulder. Uh, Against my will, actually. If I put him up on the cage where he has a big play area and stuff, and he can watch TV, he gets so grumpy about it. He prefers that he stays on my shoulder at all times. If I could sleep sitting up, he would prefer that. As long as he's around me, he's happy. What do I do for fun? Well, I read a lot of books. I play guitar, and when I can get my hands on a piano, I play piano. Uh, when the weather's nice, I garden. I go out for hikes and hang out at the beach. I record nature soundscapes, so I'll take a microphone and a mixer out into the woods and record different bird calls and wind in the trees, uh, water running, oceans, all sorts of stuff. Since I can't do photography because I'm blind, um, going out and recording nature is kind of my photography. And I've been wanting to get into something more creative. I want to do something to keep my hands busy. So I do write a lot. but I want to do something a little bit more physical. So I'm trying to get stuff to do chainmail and leatherworking. So I used to help my roommate, a former roommate. I used to help her make dice bags out of chainmail and other stuff, and I thought it was a really fun hobby. And I wish I would have helped her more so I could learn more. But we didn't really have time to teach too much because she was on a time crunch for a big order. So I learned what I learned, but I'd love to get into it more fully. And then once I get good at it, I'll start making stuff and selling it. Uh, One of the things about chainmail that's fascinating is you can make like necklaces and bracelets and stuff. Especially if you do like the smaller ring diameters, and you can get silver and gold and all that. So it'd be cool to make some necklaces and stuff. And then I want to make, if I get good at it, I want to make a suit of chainmail for my roommate's dog Bobby. I think it'd be so cute to have him wear a little chainmail. What's up, Brock? How are you? Oh, you do chainmail? Nice. Chainmail's good if you need something tedious to do with your hands. Yes. I definitely love a repetitive task as long as there's an end goal to it and there's going to be something created from it. And it lets my mind. That's why I like playing guitar, because most of the time I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing on guitar unless I'm like legit trying to sit down and figure something out. But I'll just go grab my guitar and start playing and let my mind disengage from that task, and it lets me like focus on stuff that I might not have been thinking about, or something that's sitting at the back of my mind that needs to be addressed. And I think chainmail, I know sewing does. Sewing's the same way, but I think chainmail will be a great outlet for that. I think it'll work a different part of my brain. What happened to my face? Doctors, scalpels, bone saws, tumors, uh, operation after operation. If you go to my YouTube channel, I have a 3-part video series on it. I should sit down and actually write that timeline up as a text thing, so it's not, people aren't having to watch a 3-part video. I think it's in a playlist. I think, if I remember right. I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and check. You're not familiar with chainmail? If you've seen any like old school medieval movies, you've definitely seen chainmail. It's all the rings connected together to make like armor and stuff like that. And then you either sew a fabric underneath it as padding, or you put it on over clothing, depending on what you're trying to make. So, hey bud, what's up? Don't go all flappy. Some chainmail has the padding built into it, and some you have to put on and then put the chainmail on over it. Most of the chainmail that I've seen out in the world has been put on over padding. Cute parrot, thank you. His name is Oreo. He's a 21-year-old Red Lord Amazon. I rescued him from a breeder who wanted to euthanize him because she's a bitch. Jim and I can give you a great outline for the start. Yeah, for sure. I actually had Jim and I write. A few short stories for me just to test it. and it's funny what it creates. It's really interesting to me that Gemini is, when you don't give it any prompt as far as like what, I said, write me a story about a blacksmith who this was set in like a fantasy world. Give me a story about a blacksmith who goes on quests to forge god tier artifacts and interacts with the goddess of blacksmithing or whatever. That's basically the prompt I gave it. And Gemini. So for these that don't know, Gemini is Google's Chat GPT basically. So it anytime I ask it to tell a story, it never tells the story from first person. It's always third person. So it's like such and let's call him Tom. Tom goes here. Tom does that. Tom interacts with this other character or whatever. And it never. I always have to prompt it to be like, tell this story in first person, and give more detail. So you have to be really specific with the prompts to get close to what you're trying to do. It's just fascinating to me that I always tell stories in third person unless you tell otherwise. Because when I sit down and write, it's always first person. It feels weird to write third person. I'm getting better at it, but I feel like first person's more my style. Yeah, Oreo can talk. He can say hello. Hello. Kind of sounds like that. He's more of a whistler than a talker. Huh, bud? You're more a whistler than a talker. Yep. And you're a barker. Woof. Will you bark? Woof. Ah. Good boy. One more. Woof. Ah. Woof. Very pretty, buddy. Is that your laser noise? Yeah. Is that your laser noise? Rah. Oh, you have birds too? Nice. What kind? Oh yeah, Ori and I we're like brothers. Huh. I've raised him since day one of his hatching, pretty much. We have quite the bond. Oh, Gemini gave you a recipe for vegetable soup? Nice. That is one fun experiment that I do with ChatGPT and Gemini. I'll give it a list of ingredients that I have in my kitchen, and I'll be like, what can I make with this? And it does pretty good. Both of them do. Not a lot of professional chef by any means, but I actually had to give me a recipe to make chicken pot pie. I don't know why my brain blinked on chicken. Aw, canaries. Oh, I'm sorry you lost a couple birds. That sucks. I've lost 2 birds in my lifetime due to dogs, unfortunately. Burber. What are you doing, bub? You put quite the hole in the shirt, bud. Dad can't have anything nice, can he? At least I broke you of the habit of chewing on cables. Yeah, for the first couple years, for the first 7 years of your life, you cannot have anything cable related around you. Now you can hang out on my bed all day without going for a cable. I mean, I'm still careful and cautious, obviously, but I put cables on the bed to test him, and he just is like, whatever. Oh, I just realized I messed up the title of my live stream. It's just another manic Monday, not just another, or not just a manic Monday. God damn it. Oh well. Just another manic Monday. I think that's right. Oh, that's cool. You got recipes from your grandma. That's awesome. My grandma used to make bomb, bomb ass chicken and dumplings. Now my grandma comes from Missouri, and chicken and dumplings is always been in her family, from what I understand. And one of my biggest regrets is I never could get the damn recipe from her. Now, I think it's because she never wrote the recipe down and kept it in her head and changed it ever so slightly each time she made it. Like she just kind of, tinkered with it over time and never had exact measurements down for it. But I asked her, I'm like, Grandma, I want the recipe. Teach me how to make this. And I would sit in the kitchen with her when she made it, but never could figure out all of the steps. She kept it close to her chest. Chicken and dumplings and then salmon patties or salmon cakes. Those were her two things that she cooked a lot. And I miss both of them. But I've tried to make chicken and dumplings, and I can never get it anywhere close to what she did. And I'm just, yeah, burr, burr. And then she'd make dough floggers, which are like pan-fried biscuits, and those things are so good. And I still have never been able to figure those out. I tried making some once, and they turned out horrible. Excuse me. You've had 2 canaries and 2 parakeets? Aw. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I love birds. I love them. Don't get me wrong. Smaller birds, not the biggest fan of. Alright? I don't know. I don't know if it's because I've always just grown up with big birds, but I feel like I'm gonna break a small bird. They're so cute. I love them. But just, if I'm gonna take care of a parrot, I prefer it be bigger. Yeah. Yeah. They're a medium-sized parrot. And then macaws and cockatoos are awesome. What types of books do I enjoy? I read a lot of different genres. I really need to get the book recommendation list up on my website. I've been working on it. It has a bunch of different books that I consider all-time classics. There are ones that I'll go back and reread multiple times. One that's really popular right now, one series, is Dungeon Crawler Carl by Matt Dinniman. That's kind of a lit RPG book, so it's got game mechanics and gaming system in it, but don't let that turn you away from it, because it has all of the great storytelling tropes and stuff. What's up, bro? Jesus.
Sorry.
Were you raised on a farm?
Yeah. Do you want to do burger mats now or later?
Yeah, we can do burger mats.
I just ate a lot of vegetables, so.
What? Why?
Well, I had a salad from Costco, and it has chickpeas and kale and cranberries and quinoa and really healthy salad. And then I had a veggie burger And I use lettuce buns and tomatoes
Nice.
and pickles.
Oh, yeah.
Lots of veggies. There you go, Burby.
Thank you, bro.
So my tummy's starting to feel it.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you just consumed a lot of fiber. Have fun
Go
with
shit
that.
your brains out.
Have fun with that. Okay.
Thanks, bro.
Bye, Oreo. Bye, Oreo. See ya, Oreo. King Oreo. Yeah.
Hello. How's it going? Oreo and I are doing good. Back to the books, though. So, yeah, Dungeon Crawler Carl is a great book series. There's 7 books currently, with a couple more on the way that I know of. And even if you're not into like lit RPG books, it'll still give you a good story. I read books. I read sci-fi, so things along the lines of like Richard K. Morgan, Neil Asher, Peter Hamilton. I always feel like I mess his name up. Peter F. Hamilton or Peter F. Hamill. I never know. He writes the Void Dream trilogy, which is really good. And then I've read like Anne McCaffrey, Ursula K. McGinn. Those are more magic based. On a more action mystery, kind of Clive Cussler, Dean Koontz, Dune, of course, Lord of the Rings. Back up, bud. I read Dune and Lord of the Rings probably once a year. Ready Player One by Ernest Cline. That's a great book. Second book, eh. First book, amazing. The Encrypted series by Shannon. I can never say her name. Cheyenne McGuire. Sorry, if I doubt she's watching, but the text to speech says Shannon. So, and then there's like an Elemental Assassin series by Jennifer Espit, something like that. I grew up reading Anne Rice. Probably way too young. Good night, Rami. Sleep well. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate that. Hope you have a great night and sleep well and sweet dreams. I want to say I've read The Lake House, but I can't say 100% sure on that one. I've read his Moonlight Bay trilogy, although there's only 2 books in it right now. I don't know if he'll ever write the 3rd one. I've read The Watchers, the Odd Thomas series. He has one about a guide dog. I forget the name of that one. I read that one. I've read a couple others. I've read so many books. I need to be better about logging the books I read. Oh yeah. If a book is good, I'll read it. I don't care about the genre. Alright, buddy, I'll be right back, okay? I'm gonna go use the bathroom. You keep nomming on your treat. Okay? Here. Here's a second one, just because. Just because. I'll be right back, okay? Hey, bud. Oh, of course, Terry Pratchett. How could I forget that? I love those books. I love the movies too. I haven't read all the Terry Pratchett books, but it's on my like to do list. When I have an Audible credit, I'll go grab one of the books in the series. I just went back and reread The Lies of Locke Lamora by Scott Lynch. That's a good book. The Gentleman Bastard series is what that series is called. I want to go read. I read this book back in the day called Necropolis by Tim Wagner, and I read the first book, and I think the second book, but I didn't know he released more books in the series. So I want to go back and reread the first and second book, and then finish the series. I hate leaving a series unfinished if I haven't finished it. It drives me crazy. Yeah, Terry Pratchett is a phenomenal writer and has quite the library. You'll never get bored reading his books. I've read The Color of Magic like 8 times, I think, and The Light Fantastic. Well, bud, I actually have those two in Audible. Hey, Maya, how are you? Hi, bud. Are you my buddy? Hi. Just got home, hanging out with a friend, doing some crafts. Nice. What kind of crafts did you guys do? If you want to share. My weekend was good. Better than last weekend, so that's good. I got a scam message today, and I know it's a scam because they texted me. They said you owe us. Uh, oh, you didn't pay tolls on a toll bridge or toll road or something like that, and you owe us money. And if you don't pay us, your driver's license will be revoked. You have you have to go to the DMV or something like that. And I was like, you idiots! You obviously don't know who you just messaged. But the URL or whatever, I didn't click it, but it was like eloveletters.com or something. I was like, that is not who's gonna text me about that. I get a scam text message probably once a day. I just block it, report it as spam, so hopefully Google puts it in their database. And then won't let them through the next time or for other people. I got one the other day that said, update your address. We have a package for you at the post office. Click this link to update your address. And I'm like, no thanks. Necklace and painting a dresser. Hell yeah. I think I've said this before, but when I was in the hospital, I used to make beaded necklaces and bracelets all the time. I got pretty good at it for a 6-year-old. It was awesome. I loved it. And those little like lizards and frogs and turtles and snakes you make out of pony beads, I used to do that a lot too. I made like a 3 foot long lizard. And he was my little buddy for quite a while. German lesson on Duolingo. Nice. I love Duolingo, but the app not accessible. And most of it's accessible, but there's a part on the lesson that I never could get past, and it like kept making me repeat the lesson, and I kept hitting that screen, and I never could get past it. So they don't get my money. But someone told me that Duolingo is now teaching math and music, which is pretty cool. Who told me that? Where were we? We were out and about in public. Oh, we were at Walmart. I think it was Walmart. Might have been Petco. Where the pets go. Yeah, working with beads is relaxing. You missed it earlier, but I want to get into chainmail. I was looking on Amazon at like chainmail stuff, and they have like starter kits and all that. And I've always been fascinated by chainmail, and it'd be really cool to get into. It's just you gotta buy some tools and stuff to get into it, and can't even afford groceries this month, so not in the cards at the moment. Hey Barbara, we're doing good, thank you. How are you? But if I get good at chainmail, I'll make some stuff and sell it online. Chainmail stuff usually sells pretty well. Brr, brr, brr. You're doing well. Great to hear, Barbara. Great to hear. Definitely is a money spending hobby indeed. But my former roommate used to do it, and she used to make dice bags and sell them at Renaissance festivals. And she had an online business doing it as well. And she would charge like $20, and she'd make a decent amount of money. And then she did like custom orders for stuff, and that's where the real money is. How do I say this on YouTube? She got a custom order for a collar for certain subcultures of society, and she sold that for like $300. Yeah, I either want to get into chainmail or leatherworking. Because in college, I used to make pouches and uh, wristbands out of leather. And I need to make a new handle for my cane, so leather would be great for that. Currently, I'm using vet wrap for the handle on my cane, which actually works surprisingly well. Is that a good treat, Bubba? Ooh, raves. Now that's a market to get into. Here, I'm gonna go see if Lacey's done using the bathroom so I can go take a piss. I'll be right back. Just another man.
Hey, buddy boy.
Hello. Are you done? Do you want to come here? Do you want to pick you up? Hmm? Hmm? Why do you get so mad when I go, hmm? Hello? Hi? Hey, my Bubba. I find it so strange that when your leg is relaxed, you can like move your kneecap around. The body is fascinating, Berber. Yeah, the body is fascinating. What are you doing, bud? Don't bite me. Don't bite me. That's rude. We don't bite our friends unless they ask for it. The bank's charging 3% on anything transaction from China? Damn. Welcome back, Brock. I don't know if he's gonna sing. He's kind of in a mood. Hi. I was watching this video on YouTube today, and I clicked it because it was about pianos, and I love stuff about pianos. And it was the most inspiration porn based video I have seen on YouTube in a while. Like they were hardcore milking this kid's story for likes and views. She's she lost her sight at a young age. I think she had the same thing I had. I don't know. They didn't say. They just like tumors of the eye or something. And she like learned to play piano in the hospital or something. Which I have a fairly similar story to that, but whatever. And now she's like playing in a public train station, which apparently in the UK there's a bunch of pianos just hanging out in train stations. Like, that's weird, but cool. I know we have some pianos here in the airports here in the US, but apparently there's a piano in most train stations in the UK. And so, like, she was putting on a concert or something in the train station, and they were just milking it. And, which, don't get me wrong, a child who's talented that can play piano, that in and of itself is awesome. That's pretty great. That's great, and she was a great piano player, or is a great piano player. But the way they put the video together was just like, relax. Bubba boy. Hey, my Bubba. Excuse me. Hi, Bubba. Can you say hi? Go wow. Let me check something, bud. Let me check something. Okay, I'm putting headphones on. Don't bite me, punk. Hey, don't bite me, dude. That hurts. You gotta stop biting, bud. Not nice. I don't bite you. Aw, thanks for watching and hanging out. Have a good night, and hopefully you have a good day at work tomorrow. I appreciate the engagement and the chat. And subscriptions are always super helpful. We're trying to hit that 1,000 subscriber goal. It'll let us unlock more features for the channel and stuff like that. And we'll go back. We go live Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And we're trying to work in a Saturday live. We're trying to work a Saturday live in every Saturday. So we'll see how that goes. Hey, bud. Burby bro. Oreo. Brock said, "Oh yes, very fascinating." At least according to Google. What's up, bud? Google got it right. Hell yeah. Well, Gemini. Oh, actually, I wonder. Huh. Let's see.
I just found the best dog noise ever.
Huh?
I just found a dog making the best dog noise ever.
Okay.
Video. Do you want to hear it?
Yeah.
Okay, this is how
This better not be the Dumber and Dumber noise.
No, this is how this doggy barks.
Is that the best you got? No, like a real bark, though. Like a roof.
Sounds like a turkey.
He's like a pit bull.
Oh, okay. Are you getting mad? Are you trying to say this is your real bark? Enzo, I know you can bark. Come on, do it. Speak.
Wow. It sounds like a turkey for real.
It's so adorable.
Huh.
But also an awful sound. Anyways, thought I'd share.
Oh, Altu said hi, Barbara. What was I doing? Oh, yeah. Can you translate it? Oh, that's so cool. Awesome. So there's this feature in TalkBack where you can select something on the screen and you can have it describe the image. So Brock's comment, for example. And then once it describes it, then you can ask it a question using Gemini. And I said, can you translate it? And it translated it to English. That's so useful because there's a lot of posts nowadays with like memes and images that aren't in English. And now I can translate them. Sweet. I love TalkBack. Scooby-Doo. Oreo. Can you say hi? Ah, Burby bro. I love you, Boba. I love you. Are you preening? Yeah, we're definitely giving you a bath tomorrow. Hopefully. Oh, whoops. I closed the live, buddy. There we go. There we go, buddy. Bro, I gotta figure out food. Yeah, I gotta figure out food. It might be a cereal for dinner type of night. I can't subsist off of coffee and water. Mm-mm. Oh, good, that worked. Okay. Ruby, we should teach you how to type. Yeah, we should teach you how to type. I've always wanted to get those buttons that you give to dogs. So like they press the button and it talks. I want to get those for Oreo. I have a feeling he would just press the treat button over and over and over again. Huh. Yeah. I'm gonna tickle your tummy. I'm tickling your tummy. My little dinosaur. My little dinosaur. Are you my little dinosaur? I don't even know if I could give him that button, Maya. Because I have a feeling if he hears it say it, he's going to want one. That would be an interesting experiment, though. Huh. And I'd have to get, like, pictures to put on the buttons. So we can build that association up. Like, this button has a Nutriberries on it. This button has a water on it. This one has the WALNUT on it. Put my face on the Zach button. All his buttons are just food. That would be nice, though, because then I can give him a choice. Hi, Bubba. Hi, buddy. Hey, my snuggly boy. Aww. Aww. Hi. You want chin scritch? I got you. I give you chin scritches. I got you. I've never met another bird who likes chin scritches as much as you do, bud. Yeah. Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Can I have a kiss? Oh, you're grooming my beard? Thank you. No kiss? You're just gonna groom my beard instead? Okay. Thank you, buddy. You like playing in my beard? Alright, y'all. I think I'm gonna go scrounge up some food. I haven't eaten today, so my stomach's pretty grumbly. Waiting for Amazon packages to get here with food, so gotta go scrounge something from upstairs. Yeah. So I think we'll wrap up for tonight. Huge shout out to the mods tonight. Barbara, thank you for moderating. Appreciate that. It was good to talk with all of you and hang out tonight. ZachHurts.com for all your Zach and Oreo wonderful nonsense. Blog posts, origin story, social media links, merch. Grab yourself a coffee mug, a t-shirt, a sticker, a shot glass. If you want to contribute to Keeping Zach Alive fund, Venmo, PayPal, and Cash App are all up there as well. Amazon wish list if you want to flood me with boxes of mac and cheese. Any gift you send to us off our wish list will open up on a video and shout you out. As long as the gift receipt isn't political or religious in nature, you can put whatever you want on it. Tell us a joke. Tell Oreo hi. Shout out your small business, your social media, a cause you care about, whatever. Good night, Maya. Good night, Barbara. Sleep well, you all. Sweet dreams. Oreo and I love you. Be kind to yourselves and others. Go learn some cool shit. Make the world a better place. Where's the button? Hold on. There we go. Yeah. Try to stay happy. Try to stay healthy. Sleep well. Sweet dreams. We'll be back on a Wednesday. And in the meantime, take care. We love you. Peace out. See ya.